Good morning and welcome to another edition of Morning Prayers. I'm your host, Reverend Z, and as always, it's my pleasure to be here with you to engage in the sacred art of prayer and to raise our vibrations to the level of the divine. And so I want to say happy, joy for this 28th day of October 2021. It's hard to believe we're almost through another year. Things are beginning to change. Fall is setting in across the country, and temperatures are dropping, and we're beginning to try to figure out our new way of being in this new environment. Time is about to change next weekend. I think it is that the time zone, well, here in the United States anyway, the time will shift back, as the saying goes, fall back, spring forward. So now that we're in fall, the time will go back 1 hour. And so there's a lot of things that are changing and going on. And so this morning I was thinking about what would be the perfect foray into preparing for the coming times and the coming seasons, that is, and what it takes to be prepared. It's going to be darker earlier. People's eating habits are going to be twisted a little bit. Their exercise habits are going to be twisted a little bit because of how early it gets dark. And so the thing that hit me, I know, and it works against me a lot of the time, is the discipline that we need to display during these times, and how we begin to create an environment for ourselves and some protocols for ourselves to stay on point, to stay guided, and to stay tapped in and tuned in and turned on to the divine. And so this morning I want to look at a couple of quotes on discipline. So the first one here is I love this one by Zig Ziglar, one of my all-time favorite authors. He says this: discipline yourself to do the things you need to do when you need to do them. And the day will come when you will be able to do the things you want to do when you want to do them. Now that's powerful, because we understand there's a time and place for everything, and we need to be able to discipline ourselves to do them. It's like, I always like the analogy of, if a child is learning basic arithmetic in kindergarten and first and second grade, when they get to junior high school and they start taking pre-algebra and algebra and geometry, they're ready for it. But if they don't discipline themselves, or if they're not helped to move into that way of learning those basics at that stage, later on, it's very difficult and sometimes impossible to catch up or to be playing in that arena. And so that's the first thing. So do what you need to do when you do it, and then you can do what you want when you want, by discipline. Now, here's another one by Brian Tracy that I think is also appropriate, that says the ability to discipline yourself to delay gratification in the short term in order to enjoy greater rewards in the long term is the indispensable prerequisite for success. The prerequisite for success. And we know that to be true in our lives, because we know that to get to be a champion tennis player, for the most part, we do have prodigies. You have to start learning early. There's no shortcut to it. There's no shortcut. There's the whole thing with Michael Jordan. There's no shortcut to becoming a great basketball player. You have to spend the time on the court shooting the baskets, dribbling, rebounding, whatever it is. There's no shortcut. But when you put that time in with a disciplined mind, it provides great results. And so now I would just say, so now we got this little feel of what discipline is. So we should always remember it. And I love this one by Pablo. This is the capstone here. I like this one. It says, always remember to take your vitamins. take your vitamin A for action, your vitamin B for belief, your vitamin C for confidence, your vitamin D for discipline, and your vitamin E for enthusiasm. Now, when we can take these daily vitamins here and move forward with action and belief and confidence and discipline and enthusiasm, we are ready for life. We're ready for the day. We're ready for any situation that may present itself as we move through our daily activities. And so with that, I'd like to just take this moment to go in prayer with that idea of these daily vitamins of action, belief, and confidence, and discipline, and enthusiasm, so that we continue to be vessels of the divine and to allow the flowing of God to move in, through, and around everything we do. And so just want to say good morning to Wayne and good morning to Ty before we step in there to let you know we're here and that we are ready for prayer. And so with that, let's take a deep breath. And let's allow this day that God has made to begin to settle in to our everyday affairs, so that we know that no matter where we are, God is present. That the force of the Spirit, that the intelligence of the divine, that the quiet moments of the soul are always available to guide us, to help us, to lead us to a place that is even, to a place that is balanced, to a place that is loving and supporting. Because these are the qualities of the divine. This is where God resides, in these moments of balance and quietness and the moments where we fear that we may not be in the right place. But knowing that God is always there and that there's no place where God is not, we are fortified. We are enthused by the knowing of this. And so I know right here, right now, that each and every one of us are balanced with the Spirit, that we are uplifted with the divine mind of God, and that we are disciplined to do what it takes to be the best that we can be. And so right here, right now, as we allow that to be and know that it is so, I declare right here, right now, for each and every one of us that are on this call and those that may join later, that we are the ones we've been waiting for, and that we have the intelligence, we have the know-how, we have the wherewithal to continue to pray, to continue to develop, to continue to uplift ourselves and others, to enjoy the fruits of our labor, to enjoy the benefits of the divine. And in that, we say yes. We say yes, and we are allowing ourselves to be containers of the Spirit. And so I give thanks for that opportunity. I give thanks for that knowingness that we are filled with the divine and that we are ready, willing, and able to do whatever is necessary to be the emissaries of God. And so with that, I give thanks. I let go. I let God. I know that this is so. And I say, and so it is. Amen, amen, and amen. And so once again, I trust that there was something in these prayers that have given you a spark for today to move forward and to look at things a little different. And most of all, to begin to discipline ourselves as the fall comes and things begin to shift a little bit as the flow of life continues to move. And so, as always, if there's anyone that's in need of prayer, please send your prayer request to prayer@ntmedia.org, and someone on the team will lovingly and joyously send some positive energy, prayer, divine guidance, that person, place, thing, or situation that needs healing, celebration, or whatever it may be that prayer is needed. And as always, we continue to thank you for your loving support, of the network. And we know that without you, this would not be possible. So please continue to send your tithe, donation, offering, gifts to ntmedia.org, and then click the donate button. and we appreciate every moment of what you do. And so I just like to say, please stay tuned to the network for the day. Reverend Bridge is at the conference in Unity Village, the ANTN at Unity Village in Missouri. Got some fabulous guests, some fabulous shows coming out. You can go to the network and see what those shows are. And I think there's going to be some surprises and great things. Jersey Girl Wisdom is on today, and that's going to be really, really nice coming from Missouri and Unity Village. So we look forward to you joining us for the rest of the day and to continue through in the week. Reverend Briz and I will be on tomorrow with we have a guest tomorrow on Ministers Talking Sugar. So please join us. Continue to support us. Continue to pray, and know that wherever you are, God is, and so it is. Amen.
New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media